By the way, you do get this treasure detection spell compared to the rods of detection. This does detect the monsters as well, special monsters. So I guess in one zap is easiest. If you're really dying for an extra slot, you can get rid of them. 35,000. We need to kill penalties. And we did lose 2 points of armor from one of them. I can probably just get it back doing this. Oh, 2 points from the helmet. Can get it back. Easy peasy. But it does happen with acid using monsters. It doesn't happen if you have artifacts. So another reason why artifacts are better when they do the same thing. Compared to a normal, compared to just a normal piece of gear. Oh, look at that. We found Walden. Nah, special room. What else is here? Okay, good combination. There's this unique Drauglin and also Mouth of Sauron. We might just do both. Ooh, we might do more than both. We might do this fella as well. So actually, I said I only have two maps, two key maps. F1 is Magic Missile, F2 is Teleport Other, F3 is Frostbolt. I don't have it on this one, but F4 is normally Firebolt. Not that you will use it that much, PCD, but you know, key 4, PCD, asterisk. Not that you will really use it that much, but in a sense, it's whenever you have to attack those very few monsters that do not have that have resistance to cold with a bolt. Oh, I think he's awake already. He's shooting at me. Better use a healing and kill him. Is he undead? I think he's just a wizard. Well, technically not a wizard. What does he not resist? Does not resist acid and poison. Poison! So, in other words, venom. Thank you for playing. Oh, he's woken up as well. Come here, baby. Same for you. Does not resist fire or cold. Well then, there you go. Do you resist venom? He does resist venom, but doesn't resist just being shot with arrows. Oh, yes, please. Let's brand them. Flame. Okay, so how am I gonna pull him? I will pull him from here. Yeah. See? Pieces. Bang. And almost one of those that resists everything. Oh, come on. So, he resists lightning, fire, and cold, doesn't, and poison. So, wounding, yes. Yeah, not worth anything. Nice. 3 important uniques, just like that. Well stocked on arrows. Oh, that was Kamul. I missed Kamul the Easterling. He's gonna wake up really soon. There he is, woken up. But we have these slay demons that we kept especially for you. You don't have to have the appropriate slay in order to kill these monsters. But you know, come to us. If I press up now, if I cannot walk up, I can. Okay, so I'll need to... He's still asleep. Maybe 2 is enough. He is definitely undead, therefore I drained my XP. One thing that you can do, if you have the mana, is wait for this guy to kind of start coming around here, then dig again and use the same spot. But he's dead anyway, so... Restore mana. Goodbye. 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 Helmet telepathy, not worth it. Restore left levels. Oh, so kind of you to give me back the thing that you drained from me. That's 4, right? So we should have 16 left. Let's see what's said on this. Maybe there's a town. That guy hurts so much. This guy hurts so much. They can do all these physical attacks in one round. They're all 100 damage. The Jabberwock has just a stupid amount of melee damage, and on top of that, they have a Chaos Breath. You may have noticed that I keep saying one time I say Chaos, another time I say Chaos. That's it's the curse. Right there, one of the 8 shaped. Oh, total speed and a magical mace, which is pretty good, but we're not going to be using it. And not 1, but 2 volts. Let's do this one. Oh, time hounds. No. Okay, we'll do it, but the issue is that I do not want to teleport away that whole bunch of time hounds and then find a few of them next to me when I come and do this this vault. You cannot resist time hounds, even if you do have the hold life. They will still drain your XP. And also, if you have sustains, you can still lose the stats. That doesn't mean anything. It is unresistible. 311, 214. Rather go with the 214. I can get here. Wait. And these are already capped. This one is the zone traps. Or if not, I don't know. More secret arrows. Augmentation. At this point, it's only a point of wisdom, but why not? Groups 916. Characters have a. I don't know if it's class specific, like if it's different between one class or another. But you do have a maximum total amount value that you can carry in weight before it starts affecting your mana. So for example, this one, where is it? Doesn't give me any intelligence bonuses, right? If I drop it, my mana from 326 goes to 337. It's based on your strength. So in a certain sense, if your strength is higher, you actually get more mana out of it. Or rather, it's less likely that we need to poke a hole next to me so the hounds will charge at me. Elementals are always good to make a first target of, because they can crush stuff. And these can be ridiculously strong, so these two numbers are randomized. This one is as well. The dexterity bonus doesn't really matter that much, although if you find one earlier on, that's fantastic. But you can have a sling that is x4, as you can see, plus 25, and it also has 2 shots. So essentially, you would do the same as I'm doing as a ranger with the 2 extra shots. The only difference is that with a ranger you can go up to 5x, but Slings of Buckland can get to be absolutely ridiculous in the damage they do. 600 damage, no problem. Have I got a slot here? No. What have I got here? Let's see if we can do, it's now FD. If I can mix these two, I want to unite these two. That means that they need to have the same branding and the same value. And it doesn't always work. The key N is the key that repeats. Here we go. You rearrange your quiver. And now they've been bundled together, and the one that I had in a spare slot has gone in because my quiver has got space. And also we will brand these secret arrows, because why not? Too many. 3 rows of mapping is enough. 4 most, but 3 generally even at a high speed is enough. Rods and everything else, when they recharge on normal human speed. So if you're moving faster, you will need to wait 3 times as much, essentially. Stairs. Do I resist sound? I do not resist sound. Just looking to see if any uniques show up. I really want to leave these 2 guys as the last ones. They are native to this level. I think Lothlorien maybe a bit earlier, level 88, but they are they spawn almost always on this dungeon level, so you don't really have to look for them a lot. When I was not recording, I dropped potions of cure critical wounds, because now I've got blindness and confusion, both of which would take a potion in order to cure it. There's a big vault there. Not the best vault in the game, but Lothlorien still 4x. Alright, the one we're using right now has P blind, so that's something that we'll need to look at. This might be an acquirement one of the special acquirements. Trap creation. Okay, not exactly the same thing. 1 mass banishment to remove curse. We definitely wanted the mass banishment, but we cannot carry it right now, but we will come back to get it. So he is very slow at chasing, or rather has a very short chasing range. That makes it difficult to hunt for him. Is he awake? He's asleep. I could try. I realized that we made that playthrough with the mage, and I've never used a fundamental spell of the mage. Maybe because it never got into play. I've teleported him away. He's not dead. He's on the other side of the map, so I might potentially go look for him. And wisdom. I don't want to know about these. 315, 214. Earthquakes. Well, let's see if I can find them. Okay, Juan is there. We can take him now. Is he awake? He's asleep. In that case, we'll do that. A proportion of mana. You can rest, but like I said, the issue is that a monster can wake up, and because they are not directly in your line of sight, I mean, you can see them, you can shoot them, but they can use up your resting turns to actually break the runes. So you will not be disturbed when he gets there, you'll be disturbed when he gets there. And that sucks because you wind up losing all your runes. Here he is. I was hoping to cast a resistance, but I don't think that's going to be necessary because he is dead. I only broke one. Once again, where did Fagabot go? It's not here. Maybe here. The rune trap works the other way around as well, so you can be here and shoot down that way. Can't see him. Well, you know what? I'm not bothered. We got something better to do. I'm sure there's other stuff around. However, these are so endgame, Scrolls of Mass Banishment, that I'm perfectly fine at going back home even to drop off just one. Well, we got 1,000,000, so we'll use that augmentation as a potion of wisdom. There's one of those little baby vaults here. technically this mystic, the small mystic that I just killed, also can stun me the same way that Greater Master Mystic can, but in practice, when you've got my armor class and my saving throw, no. Greater Master Mystic, yes, absolutely. More than he can, it's like he will. Oh, thank you. Hey guys, I've got an idea. Why don't you get lost? You really can aim curved, provided that you do this. Ah, funny guy. You're a funny guy, Fagwat. Well, I'm gonna exploit to the fact that he doesn't chase after me by going the other way around. See? Easy peasy. I mean, he chases, but he has a very short range within which he chases. And he is undead, so first off, those of you, and then wounding, because you're a good guy, we give you all the best arrows. I think we can start looking to see if there's anything left that needs to be killed. So, what we got left? Obviously, well, got Sauron, Gothmog, we just said. Karcharot is alive. Lothlorien comes with Morgoth. We have the Tarask and Ankalong. And the Witch King. And ideally Kamon as well. Well, they're not here, so let's get out of here. Stairs. Not interested in what you're selling. Ooh, an 8. What could this be? Enlightenment. Big fat nothing. What's this? Well, because it's 8, and that really should be a... well, probably a 7. We've killed the undead uniques, so we can drop those. Time hounds. What a happy day today. Well, at least I got my potion of enlightenment back. Let's see if there's anything here that needs killing. And here they come. This is gonna empty into the dungeon and they're all gonna come after me. I mean, unfortunately, I go a lot faster, but... nah, we're wasting time here. A Ainur City. Tarask. Oh, we can't dig here. We cannot do the diggy. I mean, I could probably still kill it like this. Right? Don't get to use any runes, but that's a pretty substantial amount of damage. Gonna and at this point he's kind of harmless because I do not know if it's 1-to-1, but basically we're taking out around 80% of his damage away, and that's the Tarask. Kill him. No. Pick up our arrows. 214, 214. As a wound, you're always good. Kill this guy as well. Another one down. Right, plasma hounds, and of course these guys. You know what, mass banishment, thank you, and have some word of destruction. Why not? It's on me. Ah, 2,000 points. At this point, it doesn't even do anything anymore. Cool. These are fantastic. There's always a lot of stuff. And once again, it's because some things were not calculated in the game. They were just decided from the ground up. And someone decided that one had to have a bigger role. Balance of resistance. This once upon a time would have been a fantastic find. But not if you're using round darts. It isn't. And hopefully there's some uniques here as well. Oh, we're still using the Dwarven Shield. Hold on a minute. Why are we using information, check knowledge, check contents of home? Why are we using the Dwarven Shield? Okay. Funny thing is, when you use this, there's a different key that you need to use in order to examine the item. +6 strength, but I cannot afford to lose the point of constitution. And this one gives me +3 constitution, +1 speed. Or I suppose I can just replace it with a better shield or Dwarven. I don't want this guy to do the earthquake and potentially destroy my... I can melee him easily. I just don't want him to destroy the items that could be here. There's an 8. An 8 could well be a dragon armor. I mean, there was a potion of experience here. There's an augmentation there, so, and there's that balance dragon scale mail there. So don't get your hopes up, but it's not impossible. As a wounding, probably better than these of, because these, for example, these, because they're mithril, they do 480 if you know resistance to poison, and these do 540. We still have not found a 5x bow of Lothlorien, just like to point out. This is basically the pretty much the maximum that you can get on an amulet of trickery. Plus 5 dexterity, plus 3 speed, and they all come with resist poison and resist nexus, which in the standard is fantastic. And that should also give you an idea of how shit the standard is. That's another thing that changed with the fractional changes. Golden Crown of Might is great because it not only gives you bonuses to what are essentially the 3 most important stats, it also sustains all of them. So if you're anyone that wants to melee Morgoth, this is an endgame item. But before, it would have been plus 3 to everything. Oh, war cap. Okay. Is this? No, Dwarven. And with Cure Light Wounds, you cure a percentage of the health that you're missing. So 524, one cast, 575, 50 points. That's it. It's actually a really powerful spell later on. And like I said, this is why they are junk when you get to dungeon level 98. One of dexterity, one of intelligence, and one of wisdom. Don't do the same with Chaos Dragons. Oh, no, augmentation, thank you. Okay, well, we've seen everything. There's nothing here worth looking at any further. 34 restore mana, and it's not like we haven't used it. We've done the really lazy way. If you know what you're doing, this game is just so easy. No. Okay, enlightenment. I'm happy to call it a day once we let me see what scrolls don't need destruction. Remove curse is always useful, but not right now, so I will ignore it. If I find an item that has a strong curse but I still want it, then I can come look for it. Acquirement always good, banishment mass banishment, rune don't need it, so that way when I go look at the map, I can see that whatever was there isn't actually useful. That probably is. I think that's a normal banishment. There's a couple of mana, not augmentation, but now we're capped. There's no uniques to kill. There's a chest. Chest will roll at this depth. They're basically a acquirement. I mean, it's not another acquirement. There's an Ainur city. These are all A's. Yeah, we don't really want to be there. They can summon one another. Like the biggest Ainur can summon another Ainur of the same danger level. They basically multiply the same way that Balrogs do, and you really do not want that. Come on, where's the 5? Give me the 5 bow. I want you to 5 bow. Extra might. I'm gonna leave it here. Maybe time for dinner or something. Hopefully tomorrow, by tomorrow, we've wrapped up this character and we start looking at the priest, who's gonna be a lot more interesting than this one button guy.